All right, so welcome back to part 3 of our 3-part video series for beginners to teach you how to buy your first rare pepes. And I know I've said this before, but OpenSea really is the easiest way to buy rare pepes. So that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video. And the reason I say that is because if you want to purchase your first rare pepes on OpenSea, all you really need is a MetaMask wallet with some Ethereum in it and an OpenSea account. And that's it. And in a future video, you're going to see that it gets a lot more involved if you're trying to use RarePepe wallet and you're trying to get some Pepe cash in there and load your wallet with Bitcoin and then hit the dispensers and find the card that you want. It's a lot more of an involved process, and this is just much easier, much more straightforward by comparison. So I think this is a good place to start for our Absolute Beginner series. That being said, there's still some tips and tricks that I can share with you to make the process a little bit more straightforward. So let's jump into a web browser here and take a look. And our first tip is actually right on the very first page, right on the home page of OpenSea. You know, you're looking for rare pepes, and so you probably think that the best thing to do would be to search for rare pepes. But this actually isn't going to get you to where you want to be. If you search for rare pepes here, you're going to get a variety of returns, but really none of these is what you're looking for. You're looking for the true OG rare pepes, the rare pepes that are actually coming from the Bitcoin blockchain. And so in order to find those true rare pepes, what you want to do is search for Emblem Vault. And if you remember from video 2, what Emblem Vault does is it allows sellers to take a Bitcoin asset and move that Bitcoin asset onto the Ethereum blockchain. And so this is where you want to be. You want to be in the Emblem Vault collection on OpenSea. And you can just kind of scroll down through and get a nice variety of rare pepes, but you know, some of these are pretty expensive. Like this one here, 2.5 ETH, 5 ETH, 88.88 ETH. That's a little bit outside of my price range. And so if you're just getting in here and making your very first purchase of rare pepes, one thing you can do is change this filter up at the top, this sort list, and you can say sort by price from low to high. That way you can see the lowest price pepes that are here on OpenSea and maybe start your collection without making a huge financial investment. Like, I love this one with Taylor Swift here, Suck My Pepe. I just think it's really funny. She's repping Pepe Cash in that one. You know, it's not the most expensive Pepe. It's probably not going to be worth a lot of money in the future, but I just think it's funny. And so maybe I want to buy it and add it to my collection. So I'll click on that one, and then you can see here that there's a buy now. When I click buy now, that's going to hook into my MetaMask. It's going to allow me to buy that asset. And if you go up to the upper right, that is where your profile is. You can click my profile, and then that'll let you start to examine your collection. You'll be able to see all the pepes that you've collected here on OpenSea. Now, if we go back to the main page, the original view that I was in was actually a view for recently listed. So that shows you the most recently posted content from sellers. And I think this is a great view if you just want to get a variety of cards. If you just want to kind of see what all is out there, what it's selling for. Again, you know, half the fun, or even really most of the fun, is just looking at the artwork here of these pepes. So you're scrolling down through here. Maybe you find one that you think is interesting, fully woke. I love the way that third eye opens up there. This one's got like a cool shine that runs through. I don't know what it is. I just think that that's cool. I mean, you know, different things will appeal to different people, but it's all about finding what talks to you. And I'm willing to bet that there's a Pepe in here that definitely will speak to you. And then the final little trick that I want to show you here is up at the upper right, when you go all the way up to the collection, there's a button here that says activity. And what this will show you is the recent sales activity within this collection. So I like to just go in here, kind of scroll down and see if there's been any big sales recently and kind of see what cards are selling for what. So that's going to do it for part 3 in our video series, tips and tricks on how to buy your first rare Pepe on OpenSea. And I hope that now you have a little bit better idea of how to get in there to OpenSea, how to navigate a little bit, how to use some of the sorting tools. And since this is a 3-part video series, that actually brings us to the end of the overall video series. But for you, this is really just the beginning. I mean, I've shown you in this video series what rare pepes are, and I've shown you how to make a simple purchase on OpenSea. But this rabbit hole goes pretty deep. And I got a feeling you're gonna spend a lot of time looking at and thinking about rare pepes. Let us know what you think about this video down in the comments, and be sure to check us out over at rarepepes.com.